Here's the English translation of the provided text, with punctuation and flow improved for readability. Welcome to my channel, everyone. Don't forget to leave a comment below the video, like, and subscribe to support our team. In a world of forbidden martial arts, an outstanding disciple coincidentally discovers an extraordinary comprehension ability. He learns all the forbidden ultimate techniques upon entering the sect's forbidden zone. Facing the risk of expulsion, the Grand Emperor Master appears just in time, demanding his inclusion in the selection list. Under the Master's protection, this disciple begins his journey to prove himself, fighting mighty foes, accumulating protection value, and unraveling the sect's mysteries. Can he overcome all challenges and become a legend in the martial arts world? Please join us for the Story 3000 Great Worlds. Forbidden Sect. The personal disciple Suo LCC trespassed into the sect's forbidden grounds. According to sect rules, he was to be expelled. In the vast palace, a thin young man knelt in the main hall. His appearance wasn't particularly handsome, but it was extremely pleasing to the eye. His name was Suerusi, and he was also one of many Hojiets, transmigrated individuals. Above the main hall, several high-ranking elders of the Forbidden Sect were seated. Among them was an old man with white hair and cold eyes. A powerful and terrifying pressure emanated from him, making the entire hall feel heavy. He was the second elder of the Forbidden Sect, Zhao Sheng. In the outside world, he was revered as the spirit-clear ancient saint. However, this second elder Zhao Sheng was extremely displeased with Suo. Obviously, the voice came from him. Yes, expel this chaotic devil from the sect. Support the second elder. That's right, this menace should have been expelled long ago. Hey, this chaotic devil king usually causes us trouble, and now he even trespassed into the sect's forbidden grounds. Eve, Elder Yinya can't save him. Isn't that right? Even elders who trespass into the sect's forbidden grounds will be severely punished. Behind those Suerusi, a group of core disciples, each looked like resentful women. They seemed to wish Suo LC would be expelled from the sect quickly. Suerushi and his head glanced at these core disciples. Then, facing the middle-aged man with an extraordinary demeanor leading the elders, he showed a wronged expression and said, "Sect Master, this disciple did not intentionally trespass into the sect's forbidden grounds. This disciple has recently been cultivating an escape secret technique and lost his sense of direction, accidentally teleporting into the forbidden grounds. I humbly asked the Sect Master for clarity." This middle-aged man leading the group was the Sect Master of the Forbidden Sect, Lin Feng, this second elder. After all, Suo LCC is Elder Yinya's only personal disciple. Elder Yinya is in secluded cultivation. So should the matter of expelling Suo LCC from the sect wait until Elder Yinya comes out of seclusion to discuss? Lin Feng furrowed his brow slightly, feeling a headache at the thought of third Elder Yinya's temper. If Elder Yinya were to come out of seclusion and find out his precious disciple had been expelled from the sect, wouldn't he turn the world upside down? The other elders also secretly nodded. Sect Master, these sect rules were decided by the ancestors. Even if that old ghost Yinya were here, he couldn't change them. Second Elder Zhao Sheng snorted coldly. Speaking today, he was determined to expel this menace LCC from the Forbidden Sect. I say, Second Elder, wasn't it just a while ago that I took care of your medicinal garden and shook a few young spirit herbs? Are you still holding a grudge against me like that? Suerushi to Ryuri, Karudon to Holdback Animo wa, spreading his hands and shrugging. This old man is too petty, too vengeful. Silence. Still daring to talk back. Sect Master, expel this sect's menace now. When Suo LCC mentioned his medicinal garden, Zhao Sheng instantly erupted in uncontrollable fury. The spirit herbs he had painstakingly risked his life to retrieve from a perilous land, planted yesterday, had been uprooted by this mischievous brat today. Boom! Just then, a majestic voice resonated throughout the entire Forbidden Sect. Lin Feng, Zhao Shang, and the other elders present instantly changed expression. They immediately rose from their seats, their faces filled with shock, because in that familiar voice there was an incomparable emperor's might. Master! Sueru Shiyado, this familiar voice, and his mood completely relaxed. The corner of his mouth slightly curved. After he transmigrated, his parents had died, and he coincidentally met his master traveling in the lower realm. After his master brought Suo LCC back to the Forbidden Sect, he had been in seclusion until today. Suo LCC hadn't seen his master for over a decade. Rumble, rumble, rumble! At this moment, the heaven and earth underwent a great change. Mountains and rivers trembled, and myriad phenomena appeared in the void of the entire 3,000 great worlds. Countless forces of the 3,000 great worlds were alarmed. Myriad phenomena. A new great emperor has been born. Heavens! Which force has produced a great emperor? That direction seems to be one of the top sects, the Forbidden Sect. 4. A time, countless old hermits in seclusion emerged, gazing towards the Forbidden Sect, their eyes filled with awe and trepidation. And a few hundred miles outside the Forbidden Sect, an old man in a black robe looked towards the Forbidden Sect with a startled expression. Beside this old man stood a black-haired young man. The young man's eyes narrowed, and he opened his mouth to say, "Master, are we still going to the Forbidden Sect?" The old man withdrew his gaze, his expression slightly gloomy. A strange light flashed in his eyes as he nodded. "Go! Don't you want to challenge those personal disciples of the Forbidden Sect? I heard that the Forbidden Sect will open a disciple selection list soon. It's a good opportunity for you to test their skill, and also to see which old fellow has ascended to great emperor." With that, the old man waved his sleeve. A powerful force enveloped the young man beside him, and they vanished on the spot. At the same time, the myriad phenomena above the Forbidden Sect were cleared by a terrifying force and disappeared. In the main hall, a tall figure silently appeared. The person who appeared was an old man. Whether it was the disciples present or the elders seated above, their expressions couldn't help but change drastically. The old man who appeared in the main hall was Suo LC's master, the third elder of the Forbidden Sect, Yin-Ya. In the outside world, he was revered as Yin-Ya, ancient saint. At this moment, Yin-Ya's aura receded, and his gaze fell upon Suo LCC. His eyebrows furrowed, and he instantly flared up. Although he hadn't seen his beloved disciple for many years, he recognized Suo LCC with just one glance. "Third elder, have you taken that step?" Sect Master Lin Feng reacted, his eyes filled with excitement. Zhao Shang, next to him, looked as if he had seen a ghost, staring at Elder Yin-Ya. His face was full of disbelief, along with a hint of envy and jealousy. Yin-Ya completely ignored Lin Feng and walked in front of Suo LCC. Suo LCC immediately showed a wronged expression. "Master?" Before Sueru Shikarudo Compreng, Yin-Ya grasped Suo LCC's hand, furiously saying, "My dear disciple, why do you only have 2.5 years of lifespan left? Who harmed you? Tell your master. Your master will not only destroy him but also dig up his ancestral grave." Yin-Ya's words caused Lin Feng and the elders present to change color. Their divine senses instantly fell upon Suo LCC, discovering that Suo LCC's lifespan truly was only 2.5 years. These ancient saints had previously focused their attention solely on Suo LCC trespassing into the sect's forbidden grounds. Sueru Shiwebu, though his hand, then immediately leaned into Yin-Ya's ear and whispered, "Master, no one harmed me. These past few years, I've been idle and bored, so I cultivated all 1,000 forbidden ultimate techniques of our Forbidden Sect. These are our sect's forbidden ultimate techniques that consume lifespan." Yin-Ya was instantly dumbfounded, whispering in disbelief to Suo LCC, "My goodness, my good disciple, did you really learn all 1,000 forbidden ultimate techniques?" Sueru si spreaddo his hands nodding. Yin-Ya pulled Suo LCC into a corner, secretly whispering, "My dear disciple, your master has a request for you." "Please speak." "Master, my dear disciple, you should participate in the sect selection and it would be best if you become the sect's #1 disciple, becoming the young sect master of the forbidden sect. 수에르시죠, 그도. Let's talk about that after I can stay, and not be expelled by the sect. After all, this disciple has already violated the sect rules. Yinya immediately turned around, a cold smile appearing on his face. His gaze fell upon Lin Feng and the high-ranking elders. Ando hipurudo sueru? She behindo. Himu coldly laughing. Ha ha! My dear disciple, hasis masto here. Today, let's see who dares to expel you. My dear disciple, step back. Your master will verbally battle this crowd for you. Ding! Gained protection value 10,000. Cultivation realms. Spirit refinement realm. Spirit building realm. Spirit ascension realm. Spirit sea realm. Grand void realm. Return to ruins realm. No beginning realm. Soul realm. Primordial realm. Nirvana realm. Peak ascension realm. Extreme creation realm. Transcendent realm. Feathered realm. Saint realm. Ancient saint realm. Great emperor realm. Each realm is separated by 6 minor realms. Sualel Sisi stared blankly at the towering back of his master. He seemed to have discovered a new continent, a smile forming at the corner of his mouth. Isu!